Just the emotions of this game has to kind of become a rivalry. I know it's your first time playing in it, but did you kind of feel that tonight being in the middle of this game?
Oh yeah, Coach made sure we felt it from the jump. We watched last year's game, and that kind of added some fuel to the fire. And then just having a crowd and that type of environment just got us going. Felt like we were playing, at an advantage 6-on-5 out there, especially on defense. So
you were, pretty fired up towards the end there. Just take us through that and kind of. The emotions of that and celebrating with your teammates as well.
I just could tell, Coach walked in this morning with he had his AirPods in, his foot started shaking himself when he get all excited and stuff like that. So I knew how he felt, he wanted that game bad. So, we just played for him. It was a lot of, kind of talk and disrespect last year. So I just wanted to settle that. That was all.
How special was it to hear the crowd chanting your name tonight?
That's special. I think that's the second night in a row at home. So, I love the crowd. They crazy. So, shouts out to them. They make the opposing team, feel their energy.
Caleb, you guys' defense in the second half was noticeably stickier. You guys came out with a lot of energy. Was just going into halftime just down by 7 part of that, just knowing that game was in reach?
Yeah, so basically we go every 4 minutes. We gotta win the 4 minutes. So and the way we gonna win that is on defense, no matter what. So we went in the locker room. Coach didn't even really say nothing to it. We already knew what it was. So the leaders of the team, we told each other it's just the simple things: box out, stay on your man, and we gonna end up winning this game.
Caleb, you played in that game last year. What do you remember about that, and then what changed tonight?
Last year we not no punks, but they punked us. And all 50-50 balls, offensive rebound, defensive rebounds. We went in their place. It was a hostile environment. So I think that probably shook us up a little bit. But it was a lot of talking last year. So we was just waiting for this game. And you see how the outcome came. We didn't do too much talking. We just went out there and handled business.
You had a career night tonight. You had great offensive performance. What were you seeing out there? What were they giving you that you kind of?
Well, I see they kept going under the ball screen, and I gotta shoot it. You gotta shoot it. Like no matter what, they have to respect your game at some point. That makes the offense move when they respect your jumper. So I just in the halftime I was probably 1 for 4 or something like that, and I was really like, damn, I can't get a shot. Like damn. So one of my managers. And my teammates, one of my quiet teammates told me, K1, keep shooting the ball. Come on, bro. And if he's telling me I got to shoot the ball, then I have to keep shooting the ball. So I just stayed confident, and my teammates, it was there for me, so you see what happened.
Bobby, you and Caleb play the same position, basically, ball dominant kind of guy. So how did that, when you guys are both on the floor so much, how did that kind of match?
I just think, we have a few games, kind of under us now. Me and K1, we battle all practice and guard each other 94 feet. So we just make each other better. And when we get to going together, you see we get hype and start doing our handshake. We know we little, but once K1 get going, he think he's 6'5", and he start barking, and we started hitting shots, and our energy was just, just good, and we just like to play off each other.
Elaborate on that a little bit. He starts making some big plays. You hit some shots. Brandon came back in. You hit some shots. It kind of built off of each other tonight. It felt like.
Yep. Actually, I was talking about it earlier. When I was out the game, Coach actually tried to, kind of get me back in. I was kind of like, K1 running the show. Let K1 bend, kind of let them do their thing. They start coming back. I'll get in there and help K1. But K1 held his own for a few minutes. I was a little, beat up. Legs was hurting. And, K1 did his thing. He had me even more hyped to come in there and, play hard with him. And, once two little guards get going together, I always say speed kills. So we did our thing.
Bobby, the coach was kind of talking about a win like this helps you guys sort of as you're finding your identity. How do you think a win like this kind of helps you guys get closer?
Coming off the loss, versus George Mason, I think we needed this win. Especially a rivalry game at home. You don't want to lose at home. That's the last thing you want to do. You want to bring more people to ECU to watch games. You want every game like that. So, gotta have wins like this. Bring energy. I was trying to get excited with the crowd. So we can, interact with them. The crowd loves that. Fans love that, So, yeah, we just got to keep playing. I think, this game, we're kind of finding our identity. We're learning more and more how to fight. We just got to keep building.
You had 2 steals tonight. One of them was kind of like a backhand, one-handed catch. How'd that kind of happen? Did you see something on tape that you knew how he was going to go to the right? Or
I think just you know, being a guard that loves to get downhill and kick out, I just kind of read his eyes. And Coach always say hands out, big hands, easy, always on the bench every possession like this, jumping around. Jumping around and stuff like that. So he just reminded me to keep my hands out. You know, I got big hands for a little point guard, so it all just helped.
Talk a little more. Have you and Phillips played against each other before? And
No, we haven't. But I know him really well. You know, I was in G-Ville a lot. I'm close friends with Turquavion, so we always, hung out. Dayron Sharp was around the area, and they came to our Christmas tournament before, so it was kind of like this mutual respect. And kudos to him. He played great as well. Back home, so it was fun.